The first rule is that, of course, this meeting will be live streamed to YouTube for recording purposes. If you wish not to be recorded, you can let us know in advance, and we will stop the recording for you. Um, Turning off your, if you wish not to be recorded but still want to contribute to the meeting, perhaps turning off your video and changing your name, virtual display name could also be a good idea. And secondly, yes, secondly, as a club, we have voluntarily decided not to talk about three topics, which is sex, religion, and politics. This is by no means a rule by Toastmasters, but it is an unwritten rule that most clubs in the world follow. Even though, even clubs which have not made any such resolution formally, you will find that in their meetings, hardly any of these topics is discussed. And why is that? Because the idea is to create a safe space for each and every one so that we can see each other not as members of a religion, not as loyalists of a political party, and even not as a particular gender with everything that brings. We see each other as human beings. So that I believe has created a safe space for everyone. And yes, so Toastmasters is a worldwide discipline. It is headquartered in Colorado, USA. It runs its education program throughout the world. It's the same standardized education program no matter which country you go to. And it is based upon a lot of pillars. The first pillar is the education program itself, which is called Pathway. But Toastmasters also had a set of protocols. It follows Robert's Rules of Business, and it has defined its own protocols under which the organization is run and the clubs are run. So Toastmasters issues a lot of guidelines which to follow. Its protocols are there for everyone to see. If you want a guide as to what are the meeting rules, there's a booklet called Toastmasters Wears Many Hats. Um, and of course, if you want guidance on the main curriculum itself, as a member, you can access the online curriculum at your convenience. The main idea of the program is to improve the communication and leadership skills. So it differs from Rotary and other organizations in one crucial way. It has specific educational goals, and education is the first purpose of this organization. We believe in Toastmasters that leaders can be made. So, how are leaders made? The first pillar today is good communication. And that good communication does not just come like this. Unfortunately, we tend to think of communication interchangeably with public speaking. But no, communication happens all the time. When you talk with your family, with colleagues, when you're writing a message, when you're writing an email, when you're preparing a report, each and every time you're communicating. Even if you're writing a social media post, or even if you're placing an emoji on a message or a post, you are communicating. And Toastmasters helps you in all aspects of those communication, not just public speaking. Once you develop enough skills as a communicator, you'll also find that your grammar, your vocabulary, your flow, your thought process, they have improved. And as you add those tools to your arsenal, you'll start seeing the leader inside you emerge because you will be bound to discipline. This is one of the first things that Toastmasters teaches. You need to observe the timing. So, how many times have you attended an event where a keynote speaker or a presenter is on the stage and people are sending them, they're indicating that, you know, your time is up, leave the stage. The next speaker needs to come. They don't leave the stage. And only, I think, 2 weeks ago, I think Irfan Saab was part of just such an event. Remember the ACCA event? You know what was the bombshell that was dropped by their team when they arrived? Originally, the keynote was timed for 25 minutes. And when they arrived, and not before that, they disclosed that, sorry, he takes at least an hour. So again,
Yes.
not coincidentally, we are trying to open a Toastmasters club inside ACCA. Perhaps they will learn not to drop such surprises. But anyhow, so this is what Toastmasters is about. It gives you discipline. It even gives you project management, meeting management, how to manage events. There's so many skills that you can learn in Toastmasters. So I'm going on and on, but we were relatively short agenda today. Apologies for that. So first, a recap of the last meeting. And this is, of course, the business portion where we conduct the meeting business. So the last meeting, no, actually, last week, there were two meetings of Karachi Toastmasters Club. The first meeting was a formal meeting that took place. I believe it was online, sir, if I recall.
Yeah, I think it was online. I could not
It was-
attend, but probably was
Yeah,
online.
it was on. It was online. Yeah, it was online because we didn't have enough physical participants. Best speaker was won by Toastmaster Mohammed Askar. Best table topics by guest Lily. Best evaluator by Toastmaster Zishan Arif. Best Big Four by Toastmaster Umar Khayyam. And best facilitator by Toastmaster Eba Rais Khan. During the week, there was no business conducted by the club except one that will need approval from the members. We don't have a simple majority of the members right now, so they will be put up on the club group as well. So a very special meeting took place on Saturday, which was the 25th anniversary meeting, and we celebrated the golden jubilee of the club, and a proper ceremony was arranged along with dinner. We also had sponsors, we also had gate charges. So ultimately, in the end, the collection was almost exactly equal to the expenditure. So the club did not make a profit on it, but that was not the point, of course. The point was to finance the whole ceremony. So we will be placing those details also before the members' body. Of course, 25th anniversary was a milestone event, and I would just like to play a short video, which will be actually a recap of our club's 25-year history. And this was actually the presentation that was made during the meeting. So those of you who weren't part of that meeting, you can witness this. So I'll be sharing this. Just let me share with the new participants as well. Where is the sharing button? There it is. Here it is. I need to share sound in. Details of if you can't see or hear the video, please let us know. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, with that, on browse. Okay. With that, at long last, finally, after so many delays and after many delays in rescheduling the time, it is time to hand over the charge to our Toastmaster of the day.
Okay,
Mr.
everyone, we are live on YouTube. So,
Oh, sorry. Actually, it's my.
okay, everyone, we are starting. And
Okay. Okay. So, everyone, please welcome Toastmaster Irfan Taj to the stage. Over to you, sir.
I can speak without no collar mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're audible, I believe, online audience. Confirm if we are audible. Yes. If Toastmaster Azhar says that we are audible, that means we are
We're audible.
audible.
Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. We're lucky to have one guest today. It is my profound privilege to welcome you all at today's meeting, that is 1172. And as Toastmaster of the day, I would invite you to reflect on our theme, which is chase excellence, never chase money. Right from the day we are able to understand the words which fall on our ears, we hear the words occasionally like good, bad, poor, excellent, expensive, rich, black, white. And even the comparisons are made about us, about our peers, in the home, outside in the school, and even in the public. So everybody is making a comparison. And what I have learned now, the children are going to the school at the age of 3 years, probably. My wife was telling me probably they go to school even 2.5. I don't know if it is true. But the race starts now from age 3, just imagine. Okay. So the fast-paced world, we as a whole, we want to compare our assessment. So we have drawn a yardstick for comparison, which is very easy to understand, that is money. We compare everything in money. It's true. If I put this question for a debate, most of us would be divided. Somebody would be speaking in the favor of the motion and somebody would be speaking against the motion. But logically, once I say logically, there's always conversely, because logically I'm trying to tell you something, conversely is what is happening in the world. So, true and lasting success comes when we dedicate ourselves to excellence. And what is that? Excellence in our work, excellence in our relationship, and excellence in our personal growth, and even in our religious attachment. We, the Muslims, have attachment with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have Hindus, we have Sikh, we have Christians, we have Jain, so accordingly. So in my humble opinion, excellence is not an act, but a habit. When we strive to become excellent in what we do, that is recognition, respect, and even financial rewards will naturally follow us if you're excellent. This theme was selected and proposed by me for this meeting was because it deeply relates to our journey as a Toastmaster, especially for our guest Shariar. Shariar, here we are not chasing titles or applauses.
Sorry, can you also ask him for introduction?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay, no problem. I will do that. So I don't want to break my run.
Please
So
don't. Please don't.
I will
Please
call
don't.
that.
Yeah.
So we are not following, chasing titles or applauses, but we are chasing excellence. Again, I would say here logically and conversely, because logically that is the essence, but conversely, some people tend to come into that motion. What we are chasing here primarily is clear communication, confident leadership, and continuous improvement. So each of us, whenever we deliver, like you will see today also, once they deliver a presentation, a speech, and then somebody would be evaluating that. And in each role we play, that is to make us much better and get inch closer to an excellent Toastmaster of national and international also. So today, let's celebrate the pursuit of excellence Let's learn, let's grow, and let's inspire each other, knowing that by focusing on excellence, everything will follow. So, as a closing remark to my little this discourse, is that we would like to give applause to each other by bringing our hands together. And before I jump on to the other segment and I invite the speakers, I would request our guest Shariar to give a small introduction about who you are, who introduced you. If you can come over here in front of the mic so the other online can also watch you, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So basically, my name is Shahriar Khan, and currently I'm the credit rating company. So I got to know about this Toastmasters club through my sister. One of her friend, one of her friends, sibling, he was part of this Toastmasters club. Toastmasters club. So she then shared with me this about this club. So that's how I came across this came across about Toastmasters club. So today I'm very excited about how things will unfold in Philippines. So I'm very excited.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once again, please take your seat. So moving on to the core. The core of the Toastmaster meeting is primarily the speakers and the presentations for that. So today, I think the sequence is same. The first one is Dr. So we have the first is DTM Safraz A. Nazir. He requires no introduction because he is all in all of a very high stature at national and international Toastmaster fraternity. He would be evaluated by yet another great and inspiring Toastmaster, Muhammad Asghar. And if I can request Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, if he can give the objectives of the presentation be given by DTM Safraz. If you have that, Toastmaster Asghar, please go ahead.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Irfan Taj. My target speakers, DTM Safraz Nazir, delivering a speech from Presentation Mastery, Level 1, Project 2. The title of the project is Writing a Speech with Purpose. The title of the speech is Three Currencies. As a part of the purpose of the speech, is going to discuss three important currencies and what to do when you have two of them but not the third one. DTM Sarfaraz Nazir, I'm sure you are around. Oh,
Yes.
When we think of currencies, we immediately think of US dollars, euros, or rupees. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests, a simple truth is that life runs on three currencies: not Bitcoin, not Dogecoin, and definitely not monopoly money. I'm talking about the real deal: time, money, and skills. If you have all three, congratulations, you have reached the destination called success. You may now recline in your ergonomic chair, sip your organic green tea, and post inspirational quotes on LinkedIn. But if you have none of these currencies, well, may God help you, or at least give you a coupon for free Wi-Fi so that you can Google how to turn your life around. What happens when you have two of these currencies but not the third? Because life, like a badly written sitcom, is all about awkward combinations. You have time and money, but no skills. This is the classic. I have the resources, but I have no idea what I am doing scenario. You've got time, you've got money, but your skills? Let's just say your resume is written in crayon. But fear not, you can hire someone who knows what they are doing. You can take a class, watch a YouTube tutorial, or pay a teenager to explain TikTok marketing to you. This is the I will outsource my way to greatness model. It works until you realize you hired expert is actually just using ChatGPT and vibes. If you have time and money but no skills, you can hire a speech coach to help you prepare for contests. You have time and skills but no money. Ah, yes, the noble freelancer, the do-it-yourself warrior, the person who can build a website, fix a car, and make sourdough bread, but can't afford the gluten-free flour. You've got time, you've got skills, but your bank account is emptier than a politician's promises. But here's the good news. You can earn money by selling your skills. You can freelance, consult, or start a side hustle. You can even teach others because nothing says expert like a PowerPoint and a confident tone. This is the hustle until you make it model. It's exhausting but effective. Just remember to sleep occasionally. You have money and skills but no time. This is the successful but stressed combo. You got money, you got skills, but your calendar looks like a game of Tetris played by a caffeinated squirrel. You're so busy. You schedule your naps between Zoom calls. You eat lunch during meetings and consider traffic jams as meditation time. But hey, you can hire help. You can delegate. You can pay someone to mow your lawn, walk your dog, and even write your wedding vows. Just make sure they know your spouse's name. This is the I am too busy being successful to enjoy success model. It's glamorous until you realize your smartwatch has more social interaction than you do. You have all three currencies. It's the jackpot. If you have time, money, and skills, congratulations. You have unlocked the cheat code to life. You can work when you want, earn what you need, and do what you love. You are the unicorn of adulthood. The person who actually reads the terms and conditions and understands them. You can build empires, take vacations, and still have time to binge watch documentaries. You are the envy of all birds, squirrels, and Toastmasters. If you have none of the currencies, it's a tragedy. No time, no money, no skills. Then you are basically a potato with Wi-Fi. You can't work, you can't pay, and you can't even fake it. You're stuck Googling how to become rich overnight while eating cereal for dinner. But don't worry, there's hope. You can start with one currency, learn a skill, save some money, make time, and slowly, painfully, awkwardly, you can climb out of the pit of potatodom. What's the moral of the story? If you have time and money, don't waste it watching cat videos, unless the cat is teaching Microsoft Excel. If you have skills and time, don't undercharge. Exposure doesn't pay rent. If you have money and skills, don't forget to take a nap. Burnout is not a badge of honor. And if you have none of these, just remember, even a potato can become fries. And fries are loved by everyone. Mr. Toastmaster,
Thank you, DTM Safraz. And really, you have given us a very good alternate for conducting a mediation. There's a car jam in the US, I understand. But sir, we can compete with America while there's a rain in Karachi. So you can meditate very easily on Shara Festival. You can sleep, cook food, eat, teach your children, and maybe change over. And somebody smart man can take a bath also in a car. But that is there. So the world is too small. We are running a fast and furious Toastmaster event today. So I would like to introduce also the role players and the timer, of course. Toastmaster of the day is myself, the great honor. And the one, then we have Mr. Tala as the timer. And then we have a joke master, TM Hiba Rais Khan. And like we are conducting the, before I invite Hiba Rais for a joke and to make you little bit laughter on your side, I want to introduce yet another guest.
Yes.
We are very lucky to have guest, and I expect the guest keep dropping like the drizzle of rain. So they should continue to do so. I would invite Mr. Rizwan. Please come over and give a short intro about yourself. Please. Yeah.
He's Toastmaster as well.
So my name is Rizwan Ahmed. So recently I've been introduced with the term Toastmasters International actually. So I've just recently attended some of the sessions in different clubs. Like first I went to for the very first time in ACCA Toastmaster Club because I'm an ACCA dropout. So one of my friend in my circle introduced me to go to that particular club. So I joined the ACCA Toastmaster session for the very first time. I'm thankful, I'm really grateful that I joined this session. And in that session, the great DTM Talab and Ahmed was there. I'm really inspired by his way of delivering his words. Like his words are like, that's why I want to enhance and polish my communication skills because I love to speak. When I come to the stage fright and the fear of speaking, the fear of facing the people, looking the fear, the people's eyes about me always shake my confidence. So I made a decision that from now onwards, I'll be joining one of the clubs so that I can be improving on my communication skills, leadership skills, and interact with more people. And by the way, I work professionally, I'm a corporate banker. I work in a private bank in a corporate risk department for the past 11 years. I don't look too old, but I'm 34 years old. And at last, I don't know about but I don't know about that. I have to pay per session the extra cost for that. That's no issue at all. But the issue is when I came from the office and coming and rushing to attend this session because it was 6:30, I suppose.
Yeah.
So my two beautiful daughters, they said, "Papa, we want chocolates." So I have money of like 600 to 700. That would be enough for me, and then I will go to the ATM after the session, and then I will
It's okay.
take out the money. But sorry,
It's okay. It's
I can
okay.
transfer the money. That's the issue. But
It's all right. You don't need to mention that. Come on.
that is from my side. I love the vibe of this club. So I'll be coming on a regular basis, or maybe because, as I said earlier, that I want to speak, I want to interact with people. So maybe I would become a member of two clubs.
Well, good. Looking forward to that. You're already member of ACCA Toastmasters.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So you're already a Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. You don't have to worry about any.
You don't mind about my password?
No problem.
Right. So it's nothing important. That was our point.
Excellence.
It's not important. Please have a
The
seat.
theme is that chase the excellence, don't
Yes.
chase the man.
Exactly. Don't, no, it doesn't apply on Hiba.
Okay. But still, we will look forward to you. And the best part is that you can join in person, and even you can go online. As you can see, most of our attendees are online. So we would definitely look forward to have more people like you. So now I would request Toastmaster Hiba come and crack a joke, and for the guest, you have to listen it very carefully, and then you have to quickly laugh also. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Cannot Toastmasters as the joke master, the traditional joke master of KTC. Someone said, one of the patients said, "Doctor, sometimes I feel like I'm invisible." Right? Patient said, "Doctor, sometimes I feel like I'm invisible." Doctor, who said that? Why did the jumper cables get married? Why did the jumper cables get married? They had a major spark.
Okay.
Did you hear about the invisible man who went to the doctor? Did you hear about the invisible man who went to the doctor? He's still waiting to be seen. And the last one, why don't adults put candles on their cake to match their age? Why don't adults put candles on their cake to match their age? Because you need a permit to have a bonfire.
Okay.
I'm also the grammarian.
Yes.
So, and the word of the day that I've chosen for the table topics and the prepared speech is pensive. Pensive. It means engaged in involving or reflecting deep or serious thought. And please use it in the table topics and everything.
Pencil. Okay.
Pencil. The word is pencil, and I think maybe if you give me a minute or so, I can try to act as pensive on the camera, giving a deep thought. Okay, that's an excellent word.
Yes.
Okay, so we move again to our core subject, and this time we have the speech by DTM Talha bin Hamid, that is the Connect with Your Audience, the Poison Seed. And DTM Safraz would be evaluating. In this speech, there are basically two swords. One is Dr. DTM Safraz Nazir, who would be evaluating the sharpness of the sword of DTM Talha bin Hamid. So over to Dr. I keep saying doctor again.
He's a doctor now.
DTM. Poison seed.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid is presenting a speech from the Presentation Mastery Pathway, Level 3 Elective, Connect with Your Audience. The purpose of this project is for Distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. The title of his speech is The Poison Seed. The Poison Seed, Distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid.
Thank you. Just let me set up the timing. During the recent spell of ugly rain in Karachi, on that particular day, at 7 o'clock in the evening, I was stuck in the car along with my friend, and that was my 4th hour on the road. And I started to think, 4 hours. An average person can walk 4 miles per hour. So if I had walked for 4 hours, I could have easily reached home. What prevented me from walking all the way home? Fellow Toastmasters and guests, what if I told you that global warming the rural-urban divide, the increase in poverty, and the world's mental health issues all had just one source. Isn't that amazing? And that source, ladies and gentlemen, is personal mobility. Automobiles. Think about it. When you're driving a car, isn't a car driving you? Aren't you more concerned about the car's health and well-being than you are about your health and well-being? And when you're looking for a parking space, you're not looking for a parking space for yourself. You're looking for a parking space for your car. You can leave the car in the parking space, and 2 steps later, you can get mugged. And what you'll say, thank God, at least the car is safe. How did it all start? How did we get to this stage? Think about it. When cars were invented, we were encouraged to drive and drive further. The cities expanded as a result. Cars gave us the ultimate freedom to be anywhere, at any place, at any time, provided we had the fuel. They gave rise to most of the world's industries today. There would be no big oil, no fossil fuels, were it not for cars. In the 50s, the US government took a decision to connect all the cities in the United States with a network of highways. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the turning point, because that gave a vital boost to the likes of General Motors and Ford and Chrysler, who were otherwise engaged in weapons manufacturing for World War II. The demand for cars and their accessibility soared. The highways connected all the major cities at the detriment of public transport and especially railways. And now, if you want to travel within the USA, ask any US citizen, and they will tell you the exact coordinates of the highway that you want to take if you want to travel from Chicago to Los Angeles. Ask them what bus or train will take you there. They'll struggle to answer. What did that do? That expanded the size of the cities, and that created suburbs. And the very definition of an artificial industry, which is ironically named real estate. Because what does real estate do? A real estate agent wants to charge you for not having to travel. They want to charge you premium prices at downtown because you don't need to travel very far. But consider the price you're paying. You're paying 10 times the price versus what you would have paid if you lived in the suburbs. But then you'd have to travel daily between the suburb and your workplace. So congratulations, humanity. No matter what, you are the losers. You end up paying out of your pocket, living in this artificial society, artificially expanded into megapolises that cause urban sprawl, that cause traffic jams. Think about it. Cars give you the freedom to travel anywhere, but due to traffic jams, can you travel anywhere? Cars give you the freedom to travel far and wide, to check out the scenic places around the world. Dear Karachi guys, when was the last time you visited Seaview? And since you didn't visit Seaview in the past few months, could you tell me what was the reason? Traffic? The very cars that are supposed to give us freedom of movement are actually blocking our movement. And after a house, a car has become a major capital purchase. Even an average car today will cost you anywhere between rupees 3 and 4 million. How many years of salaries does that represent for an average person? And yet we have made personal mobility a necessity. You will see job advertisements advertising that only people with personal transport, either a motorcycle or car, need to apply. The automobile was the poison seed that led to global warming, that led to excessive poverty, that led to urban sprawl, that led to unmitigated and disproportionate carbon footprint of the developed nations. The automobile actually caused a lack of communication because we no longer travel to meet each other. It is so expensive. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to remove this poison seed from our lives? Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, DT and Kala. And while you were narrating on figures of car emission with regard to global warming, what I have learned, anybody can correct me, but the figures what I have gone through is that the total cars around the world, they contribute around 23% pollution to the world atmosphere. And eventually it is increasing. And no doubt, there is a lot of drilling going on. Every time you find a lot of oil. And many times people around the world were congratulating Pakistan on the discovery of oil. So it means the oil is not going to leave us soon. Nevertheless, Pakistan did try to have a greener footprint in early 90s when the cars were shifted CNG.
Yes.
But of course, again, great planning somewhere jumped in, and we had so many cars and power plants transferred to the CNG, whereas we could not excavate or extract that much of CNG. But maybe I think we need to bring Toastmaster into the government echelon also, so they may be able to speak well and think well also. Okay, so moving on to the third speaker. As I said, great speaker, Muhammad Asghar. He would be talking to us on
Actually, he will be conducting the table topic session. So he'll be evaluated for active listening by Toastmaster Nori.
Okay.
So he'll just conduct the table topics.
Okay. So that completes our
our
speech.
feature.
The core that is complete. So now I will be handing over to the one and only one Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar to conduct the table topic session. Over to you, sir. And mute. Mic is on.
Sir, you're muted, sir. Please unmute yourself.
When I try to speak against you, I'm always found myself muted, and then I change my Okay, again, thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Irfan Taj. The way you are conducting the business is really excellent. And I would like to start my session from the theme that you brought for us for today's meeting. That is not because Irfan Taj brought the theme, but because it is thought-provoking theme. So that is why I want to pursue it, and I want to take the participants in the discussion. Irfan Faruqi, if you are there, I would like to start from you. Okay. Irfan Faruqi is not there. So what about Irfan?
Not today, sir. Very sorry, not today.
Okay, thank you. TM Salah Hamid, are you there?
Yes.
I don't want to miss you in today's meeting because I can't see you as evaluator and speaker. So if you are there, I want to.
She's a journal evaluator, but of course she can speak on table topics. So
Yeah, but
she's there.
why she is not appearing to me? Can I start from the guests?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so
We have
can I call?
we have 3 guests here, Toastmasters.
Yeah, I would like to start from Rizwan if he is there.
Okay. Come to the stage. He's there.
Okay. Guest Rizwan, I'm asking you something, and I would expect you to speak at least for 1.5 minutes around your topic. There are two things: personal growth and earning money. Which one do you want to choose and why?
He will repeat, don't worry. Please repeat, sir. Please repeat.
Personal growth or earning money? What option do you want to opt and why?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster. So it's been it's the first session in this Karachi Toastmaster Club. So the topic is personal growth versus earning money. So a few months back, when I was exploring my different opportunities, like shifting from one organization to the other, so there were lot of factors that I was considering. Although the money was on the top, but apart from money, there are also different factors that I need to consider while shifting from one organization to the other. And it was my growth, my personal growth and my professional growth as well. So when I was moving from the other organizations, so I have few friends and few known people there. So ask them about the background check of that particular company, whether it's a good company for your personal growth, like where you want to grow. Although they are giving me good money, but is this the particular organization where I'm going would help me in my career development, my professional growth, my personal growth. So, few months back, I made a decision that I will be choosing not money, but my mental peace, my personal growth, and my professional growth as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Rizwan, for your participation. Thank you very much. Now I would like to call Wase Ahmed. You are there.
Yes.
Okay, so Wase, let me take the issue left by our guest Rizwan. Rizwan mentioned that a career development is a priority for him rather than the money. And he even before joining any organization wanted to know what type of the organization, whether he was going to join. Now, what do you think when it comes to the career development? For example, we develop our career, we go for career development within singular objective to be in a place where we get more money. Do you agree?
Thank you, Toastmasters Gar Ramzan, for that topic. I'm glad that you asked me that question because recently I just was having a discussion with one of my friends about this, that we are in a rat race. Now these days we all want money and we all want quick money. But what that does is it is actually skipping the part where we want to do something which is which can be developed in long term and which can be can have a long lasting impact in our life and also socially. For instance, what I'm trying to say, when while we are earning money, we are usually doing the stuff which is already happening. We are following other people like e-commerce, another thing that's already happening there out there. But when we want to do something that is going to have an impact in our life, that is going to leave a legacy when we leave this world, legacy behind us, that thing needs effort and that thing needs time. That thing takes years. For instance, we are here at Toastmasters. The effort that DTM Talaud, DTM Sarfaraz Nazir, or you yourself have put in. You guys have built a legacy that has taken years, and its impact we are going to feel its impact over later in life. But when we are falling just about money, that impact will diminish. So I think it's always it should be personal growth over money. We should be doing something that's more impactful. That's from my thank you.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Vase, for your opinion. Now I would like to call Shahryar Khan if he is over there and would like to come in front of us and talk about the issue. Okay, thank you, Shahryar, for joining us. Actually, we are talking about the career development, money, rat race, quick money, and trying to create an impact rather than earning money. What is your choice when it comes to being a rich and career and creating an impact, and why? What will be your choice and why? Do you want to earn more money or do you want to create impact on others?
Okay, so personal growth and making money, they go hand in hand. So in order to earn more money, it's very important that you should work on your own growth on your own self. So while money it provides happiness, but it's for only a short term. In order to have happiness in the long run, it's very important that you should work on yourself. In order to deal all aspects of life, so it's important that focusing on your personal growth. I will. I prefer personal growth over money, money because it will help you in the longer run of our life. So that's all I have.
Oh, thank you, Shahryar. DTM Tala, do we have a third speaker, the guest speaker? Because I'm not
Yes, we
aware
do.
about him.
Yes, we do. Would
So
you
can
like
we
to?
invite him
What's
because
your
I'm
name?
not familiar with his name?
Sorry?
Oh, I'm not
Hassan. Yes,
familiar with his
Hassan.
name.
You are the one who messaged me, right? Yes. So we
Huh?
have guest Hassan here. Please come to the
Okay.
stage.
Yeah. Hassan, thank you very much for joining us. It seems to me everyone, unlike me, is supporting personal growth, career development, and not money. But just our guest Shahryar has just said one thing that both can go hand in hand. For example, you also build your personal growth at the same time you can learn money. It is not, a bad thing to earn money. You just need to balance them. uh, do you agree balancing them, or do you still think that the personal growth is better than earning money?
First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak on this topic. So, in my perspective, earning money is a byproduct of your personal growth. When you work on your personal growth uh, by different means, uh, I think earning money is a byproduct. Like in personal growth is a broad, it's a broad topic, and it is wide. So when we work on different aspects of personal growth, uh, money is a byproduct by any means. So yeah, I support this claim that personal growth should be prioritized, and then comes earning money. That's it.
Thank you, Asan. Thank you for your contribution towards the discussion. Now, Team Salah Hamid, I'm still interested to make you a part of the discussion if you are there. Okay, so we are talking about the pursuing excellence, the theme brought by Toastmaster Irfan Taj for us, personal growth and money. On the one hand, you know, the broader parameter, we are in fact discussing about the financial success and the pursuance of money, or the materialistic pursuit of wealth. Apparently, no one is giving them importance. We have just heard from Sharia, who said personal growth is number one priority. Maybe we can balance them, but the personal growth is number one. Similarly, Asan says that though earning money is a byproduct of personal growth, but over the personal growth, there can be no compromise. What is so important in personal growth that we cannot earn money without personal growth?
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, for giving me an opportunity to speak on that. That what is so much important in personal growth that everyone is, giving importance on it. Yes, personal growth over money. If you just run in the race of acquiring, or earning money, so of course you will not be focusing on your own personal progress. You will be seeing that, okay, whatever is coming, even white or black, money is money. So money is not the main thing to, to get the happiness, or to get the happiness. Of course, personal growth matters a lot. That it remains forever, and that will remain with your personal life, with yourself. Nobody can steal it. Money is a tangible asset. You cannot, keep it safe, but it can be, it can run away from you. It can be stolen. But when whatever you have brought into your personality, you have done the ethics and the norms, and that is how you have built your character. That and after having the progress in your personality, in your you have spent time and invested your time on your personal growth. Of course, it will remain forever rather than the money. And for money, I have a different kind of aspect that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is razik, so do not ever run for it. Who feeds the biggest animal whale, 3 to 4 tons a day? If he can do that, so he can do for you as well. So instead of running for the money, go for your personal growth. That will remain with you, and that will remain after you as well. When you go away, when you depart, people will remember you in good words and remember your personality as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Salah. DTM Tala, do we have the time for another speaker?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, Khayyam, are you there?
First ask Khayyam, but Toastmaster Hiba and Toastmaster Imran want to go.
Imran, okay. Toastmaster Imran,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm glad to make
And
you a part of this
Toastmaster
discussion.
Hiba too.
Oh, sure. Toastmaster Imran, everything is talking against the money. Don't you think that this continuous learning, this owning a skill, expanding the knowledge, everything comes with the help of the money? People can't do anything about their personal growth because they don't have money. So why people are so against the money when Bernard Shaw once said the money is the god of our time? Why we are so against with the god?
Thank you so much for giving me such a wonderful topic. Fellow Toastmasters, I totally agree with the fact that there's one time after getting so much, what do we call so your comparison with the money or going for the money or going for the improvement. So after having so much improvements in yourself, there's one point that you will definitely go for the money, and I totally agree with that because uh, people like me, or there are so many people who are working class people, means who used to work in different offices. They first go for the perfection. They wanted to become proficient in their work. When they do so, then the automatically expectation for money rise, and if that did not fulfill, then they just think about that. What's the use of perfection when it won't get the money that demanding money for you? So I am in a favor that money has its own importance. So perfection and need of money, they both are interrelated. Uh, Initially, you may go for the perfection, but ultimately your goal is to earn a lot of money. And I totally agree with that. That to the purpose of becoming proficient is to earn more. Over to you.
Okay, so our next speaker, Toastmaster Eba.
Yes.
Okay, Toastmaster Eba, thou Imran said that money is not a bad thing, but first of all, you have to equip yourself and acquired a necessary skill, and then you are allowed to make money. But something else happened. Guest Hassan said that earning money is a byproduct of personal growth. In other words, you just equip yourself, and then after that, the money started to flow towards you. In a way, they were both page. Imran Rana and Hassan were in the both were in the same page. But Salah Hamid was saying something. He said that the money is not the main thing. Personal growth is the main thing. My question to you, how do you balance this making of money and the excellence? What is the balance to you when it comes to money and excellence?
Excellence in terms of what? Excellence in terms of work, in terms of
Excellence in terms of learning experience, honing your skill, expanding your capabilities, being expert on something.
okay. You said excellence, and the second thing in terms of
Money.
okay. I suppose the fellow Toastmasters and yes, excuse me for my voice is a bit hoarse, but I think money and excellence go hand in hand. When one is good in one thing, and has a particular set of skills, so they would automatically start earning money and with the passage of time, skills develop, the individual progresses in with, individual progresses in the so in any it can individual can progress in any field, hone their skills, develop talent, earn more money. So in the long run, I would say that excellence and money go hand in hand, and that is about it. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Eba. You said that first of all, we need to develop our skills, and once the individual progress in certain field, then he or she is allowed to earn money. That is what I understood what you were saying. Now, can I call Noreen Fatima? She is joining us after a long time, and this morning she called me and said that she wanted to be a member of Karachi Toastmaster Club, but DTM Tala is not attending her call. Can we take you in the discussion? Noreen, we were discussing excellence and money. Uh, Wase said that we should not be in the rat race. We should not be chasing the quick money. And Rizwan said, talked about the career development. Do you also agree with the Rizwan when he said that we should focus on career development? Or do you agree with the Wase that we should not be in a rat race? Because when we develop our career in the ultimate analysis, we want to earn and we want to earn more. What is your perspective?
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Table Topic Master, for asking me such a tricky question, though I'm very impressed. Yes, I totally agree with Toastmaster Rizwan. Yes, while during our career process, struggling phase, we need to develop certain skills, certain expertise in that very subject. And when we start, and I can share my personal growth as well, but my professional journey as well. When I started my WWF internship, I can share that I did it voluntarily. I was not even paid, because but I wanted to learn. I have the urge to learn. That's why I did this internship. So that actually helped me in gaining experience, knowledge, and develop some of the skills that are actually needed in my uh, subject. So after that internship, it gave me confidence. It enhanced my knowledge, and with passage of time, what I noticed is that this money was a byproduct, and it comes with the time, with age, and with your experience. So I believe that during our professional journey, our personal growth should be the main mantra, and our focus should be toward personal growth. And I have, in some of my jobs, that I felt that I was not having personal growth. I felt that my growth has become stagnant. I even resigned from that organization as well, because I was not enjoying. And this personal growth actually helped us, giving us say an urge of learning more, and also broaden our horizon. So I agree with the guest Rizwan that we should focus towards our personal growth, develop skills, uh, develop expertise on that very subject where you are working, and in your own field. And money is the byproduct that comes with time, excellence, and your experience. Over to you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Noreen Fatima. Thank you for the being a part of this discussion. And Rizwan, congratulations. Your thesis is winning. Not because Noreen supported you, but because I have never chased career development. I always chased money, and I got neither of them. Thank you, Toastmaster Irfan Taj, for bringing this topic and making all of us.
Sorry, Toastmaster Asghar. Toastmaster
Sorry.
Asghar, actually, Toastmaster Umar Khayyam is also interested in a table topic. Do you have
Well,
one for
but
him?
I requested him. He was absent. I requested him. I
But
called. I called him
he,
more time.
yeah, then he spoke
Guilty,
up
I
though.
was.
Now,
Okay, yes. I want to take you, but let me before finishing this session, I want to put this question. I'm almost getting the same thing, but Khayyam, tell me some benefit of earning money and tell me some negative aspect of personal growth. At least 3 points.
Firstly, I want to apologize. I was a little out and just logged in. Okay, people say that first you need clothes on your back, food in your stomach, and shelter over your head to think about big concepts of personal growth. For that, you need to earn something. That is the first benefit of money. Second benefit of money is you will not have the lack of it because lack of money is the root of all evils. Thirdly, money is money. You always enjoy it.
Some negative aspect of personal growth that damaging us.
Too much growth in any field to any extreme is bad.
Yes.
For example, if you see some philosophers, if they become too big of philosophers, they get rooted out from reality. The head is in the clouds, but they have grown so much in philosophy that you can have a very good chat with them. But they are useless in the real world. Second, what could be the second of the? I can't think of anything else. So back to you.
No, you just made your point. I think you made your point, and we have builders in this country who don't believe in money and don't believe in personal growth. We have politicians in this country who don't believe, who have never read. I have known the politician who have never read a single book in their lives, but they are a billionaire. So I'm totally agree with you. Well, I think uh, the money is as a bad name, perhaps. We always try to avoid theoretically being a temporary. We called the money as a part of temporary gratification, and we said that it is not a lasting legacy. Money can translate from generation to generation, but and finally, the last thing that I should not heard is that the money uh, cannot brought happiness. Now we need to redefine the happiness in order to put the thing in their true perspective. With this, I would like to end this discussion. I would like to thank all the participants for their ideas. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Irfan Taj.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Azhar. I know you have a strong inclination or a strong vein for academic, and once I was choosing this topic, I knew that if given a chance, you would definitely, in very excellent way, you brought in the table. But most of it became a debate. As I said in the very beginning, it would become a debate. But nevertheless, thing is that excellence has to be in our profession, whatever we do. And at right stature and right age, if somebody understands the word of excellence and the pursuance, it would always help him. Just for a personal example is that my daughter has done a bachelor's from psychology. And once now she was in the interim period, she wanted to take a job and then practice more psychology. But I took her to a welfare organization which are looking after autism. And she is there working on an internship without any money. Because for me, maybe my daughter does not understand now, but I understand that excellence is more important. Because eventually your name stays back in this world based on excellence. While you can stay, you have a lot of money, your name would be there, but your name will always be etched in the brain and the hearts of the people if you do something for excellence. Nevertheless, Thank you very much once again. Now moving on to the general evaluation. The general evaluation is primarily for the guest, is basically an operation theater. Here the general evaluator comes with a surgeon's scalp in one hand and a microscope on one eye. They all dig down and then cut through the speakers and those evaluating with a concept to make them much better. So they will talk about their strengths, they will talk about their weaknesses. For that, I would request Head Surgeon Toastmaster Sila Hamid, take over, please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. I wanted to be a doctor, so you made me a head surgeon, so I'm really happy with that title. But I am a guest of all the titles. So let's start the journal evaluation. Good evening, everyone. My dear guest, my dear Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters. Life teaches us in subtle ways. Being Muslim, we are reminded to trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan. What is meant for us will always reach us, and what is not meant will never come our way. At the same time, Socrates wisely said, I know one thing, that I know nothing. True growth comes when we trust the process, stay humble, and remain eager to learn and keep striving for excellence, not title or money. Ashfaq Ahmed, one of the intellectual of Urdu literature, he says that डिग्रियां तो तालीमी अखराजात की रसीदें होती हैं. Degrees are just the receipt of the educational expenses. So with that spirit of learning, let us now hear from our evaluators who observed today's speeches, and their feedback will help us polish our strength and improve further. Most importantly, the speakers who have delivered their speeches. So that is going to be the wonderful breakfast for them. So first of all, may I call upon our first evaluator, Toastmaster Mohammad Asghar, to present the evaluation of DTM Sarfraz, please.
Thank you, Journal Evaluator. Today, our first prepared speaker was Toastmaster DTM Sarfraz Nazir. Well, actually, I'm trying to speak loud so that I can overcome my fear of evaluating DTM Sarfraz Nazir. So just please bear with me. DTM Sarfraz Nazir was speaking from the presentation mastery level 1 project 2. The objective of the speech was to write a speech with a purpose. To start with, he clearly fulfilled the specific purpose of the speech with precision, and I let you know why. Let me start with the title, The Three Currencies. I was confused whether he is talking about the dollar, dirham, rupees, anna, taka, but then he revealed a secret. His three currencies was time, money, and skills. And then he went on to explain the benefit of each currency one by one, and also combined two currencies, mentioned what happened if one of them is absent. With the detailed discussions, the resources are there, but you don't know how to do it. Outsourcing, he mentioned. Time, skills, but without money. Successful, but stressful. Jackpot, unicorn of the torture, and then binge watching of the documentary. And then ultimately, he landed on tragedy. If you have no time, skill, and money, that's where potato with Wi-Fi came into the picture. What I like most is the integration of his physical gesture as always with the content. For example, when he says destiny calls success by pointing towards or walking your dog. And there are a couple of gestures. The way you integrated, I'm always trying to learn this integration of the gesture with the content of the speech. This is something today I've learned from you. But the conclusion is, what if you don't have any of them? I just wanted to hear, what if I don't have a time, money, and skills? You said even a potato can be a fries. Not only a fries, but fries is something that everyone loves it, including Toastmaster Asgar. Thank you very much. The way you brought the concept and then integrate them into day-to-day interesting examples and with your interesting conclusion. The only thing I have is sometimes I feel your pace of speech, for me at least, not understandable in certain areas. Maybe it is something to do with my pronunciation issue, but I want you to be slower and do something opposite of DTM Thala. That is it from my side. Over to you, Journal Evaluator.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohammad Asghar. You never leave any comment, giving any comments related to DTM Tala bin Ahmed. That shows how much you love him. Okay, so now let's move towards the second evaluator. Our second evaluator is DTM Sarfraz Nazir. He will be evaluating the speech evaluation of DTM Talha bin Ahmed.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, and especially you, distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Ahmed. Thank you for creating a pensive mood. Let me tell you what I liked about your presentation, and then I'll tell you, in my opinion, how you can improve upon it. What I liked about your speech was your storytelling skill. Most of the speeches that I've heard, if not all, include a story, especially personal stories. In this case, you began your story with describing the situation where it's raining in Karachi and you're stuck in traffic. I like the structure from the rain, being stuck in traffic, telling us that you could have walked instead of sitting in your car. Then you told us what's obvious, that some of us are more worried about the health of our automobiles than the health of oneself. And you then went on to talk about the automobiles, the problems and issues that we have. And finally, in conclusion, you mentioned that the automobile is the poison seed. And you asked us, are we ready to remove the poison seed? So I liked the structure. The third thing that I liked about your speech was your gestures when you were talking about from Chicago to Los Angeles and talking about the premium prices. Now, how can you improve? Number one, the objective of this project was to give the speech before an audience who is not familiar with your speeches or presentation style. So maybe I can consider the three guests that we had. Perhaps they've never heard you speak, so that qualifies as an unfamiliar audience. I would have liked to see more humor because you are very good at using humor in your speeches. You were talking about, we take care of the health of a car than our own health. You could have also added that some men take care of their cars more than they take care of their wives, especially ones that have sports cars where they're polishing all day long.
That would have been too close to home.
And I liked your speech because of your storytelling, your structure, and your gestures. Perhaps add some more humor to your speech, and you'll have a great speech. Thank you, and I enjoyed your speech, and I look forward to your next one. Back to you, Madam
Thank
General
you, sir.
Evaluator.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, both the evaluators, for your detailed insights about the speeches of both the speakers. May I see the Toastmasters window? I am unable to see that.
Sorry, Toastmaster sir, there would be another evaluator. Actually, Toastmaster Noreen Fatma will be evaluating Toastmaster Asghar as he did his table topics as the active listening project. So,
okay.
yes, so Toastmaster Noreen will be the third evaluator.
Okay, I missed that part. Okay, so now let's put your hands together for Toastmaster Noreen to evaluate the speech or the table topic session related to the speech project of Toastmaster Mohammed Asghar.
Thank you so much, Ms. General Evaluator. Wow, what a great table topic session conducted by Toastmaster Asghar. As we all know that his flavor of adding humor, and we already witnessed in today's session. And I really enjoyed today's session. The best thing I really liked about today's table topic session was that how he remained connected with the theme of the meeting and how he beautifully twisted the responses from the table topic speakers and made it a little more innovative for the next table topic speakers. So I love the way he was listening and making listening the speaker speeches and making the session more more exciting. However, we all know that the objective of the speech is uh, the speaker the speaker has to actually actively listen the other person's speech and have to reiterate some of the important points from the person's speech. Like we all noticed that how we noticed that the journal statements from the previous speakers were shared. However, it could be great if Toastmaster Askar could share some of the details from the speech, like some nitty gritty details from the speech, like Toastmaster Khayyam said, "Money is money," an interesting jargon, as he could share that I'm really inspired by Toastmaster Noreen, that how she did an unpaid internship during her professional career. As we all know, Toastmasters, that while when we share details and about someone's speech during meeting or in table topic session, it actually connect us with the other person and make the trust of the other person and feel heard and feel that I'm being heard and my point is being conveyed. Overall, I really enjoyed the session. And however, if the some details could be added during during the session, it could further uplift the session. And I hope we all will add the flavor of active listening to our daily conversation, because active listening is a key ingredient to build our relationships, and not only with our team, with our spouses, and also our family. Over to you, Miss General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Noreen Fatma. It was really lovely to listen to you. What a detail in overview of the Toastmaster Mohammed Asghar's table topic session, which was the part of his speech. And congratulations to all the three speakers. They really put their effort and showcase the best speeches of their career and showed the excellence in that. Thank you so much, all the evaluators. Now we'll move on to the role holders who keep track of the finer details of our meeting. Let's first put your hands together and welcome on the stage our timer who managed the whole timings. So, Mr. Timer, is there any disqualification?
No, Toastmasters, there were no disqualifications in today's meetings. Speeches, evaluations, and table topics all were within time.
Okay, thank you so much. That's all great to listen. Okay, now, if I'm not wrong, the grammarian is Toastmaster Hiba?
Yes.
Okay, so please welcome Toastmaster Hiba, our ex-president, one of the ex-presidents. So please put your hands for Toastmaster Hiba, our grammarian of the day.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters, as the grammarian and word master, tell what my ears could allow me to listen. Only DTM Sarfaraz Nazir spoke word of the day.
Yes, true.
Only once.
Yes.
And majority of the speakers spoke well, without hardly any grammatical mistake or any errors, sentence errors. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Hiba, for presenting the report of the grammarian. Now, let's put your hands together and welcome on the stage our listener, Toastmaster Wasi Ahmed.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Okay. So tell me, who said money can be stolen, but not your character?
I think that was Toastmaster Srila, wasn't it?
Correct. Who did the internship in WWF? Correct. We need to define happiness in order to put things into correct perspective.
Nah, not mine. We need to define happiness. I think there was Toastmaster Umar Khayyam, wasn't it? Or not?
No.
Some guest.
Could you repeat the question?
We need to define happiness in order to put things into correct perspective. No.
I think we've all lost.
No, understand the depth of the sentence. It's from a great academic. It's coming from a great academic.
Okay.
We need to define happiness. Okay. Someone said excellence in terms of what? Excellence in terms of what?
Toastmaster Hiba.
Hiba.
Oh, Hiba.
Yeah.
Okay. I choose my mental peace. Who said?
Toastmaster Imran. No.
Toastmaster Umar?
No.
Toastmaster Wase.
No, Toastmaster Rizwan.
Yeah.
I guess Toastmaster is one, yes.
Who used the word edged? Edged.
Etched. But
I use it.
Toastmaster Irfan.
Irfan, correct.
Thanks for the help, sir.
Earning money is okay. That's what I said. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Toastmaster Wasi Ahmed, for listening carefully. You were all ears, that shows. Okay, so with that, all the reports have been filed, and the speeches were delivered. Toastmaster tabletop topics are also done. So this is what the format of Toastmasters meeting: speeches, table topics, and the general evaluative. As a TMOD, Toastmaster of the Day, mentioned that I am the head of the surgeons. So let me put my final remarks, the closing remarks on today's meeting, that the operation was done successfully, and all the patients are safe, and alhamdulillah, the doctors were awesome. They did their best, and they did not only thought about the money, they did it with the excellence. Dear Toastmasters, as the today's meeting started with the video of the architect of KTC, that inspired me a lot, because we have just celebrated our silver anniversary with zeal and zest, and it was a wonderful event, wonderful day, and I really feel blessed on that I was a part of that. And the theme was amazing. Never chase excellence, never chase money. That was my all-time debate with my friends, with my workers. I always say go for Barkat, and in my office there is a guy named Barkat. So I always say don't go for money, just have contentment and always ask Barkat. So there is always a joke in my office that there is a Barkat. We do not need more Barkat. The people are actually running for money, but the topic of the theme was really good, and the meeting started at 6:45, a little later than scheduled, but that followed was worth the worth the wait. We enjoyed beautiful speeches. Table topics were amazing. It was all beautifully, and that, as Ruby reminded us, be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. Let's be like a tree and giver that stood tall, give shelters and give fruits. Let us leave behind fear, hesitation, and ego, jealousy, all those things which are the man-made things, which will never remain, and keep growing towards excellence, and keep growing yourself, and keep on growing, keep on working on your character, keep on working on your modesty, and keep on growing yourself instead of running for the money, because money, whatever is in your fate, whatever is meant to be, will get back to you, and do not run for it. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much. Once we were assembling, somebody wants to add?
No.
Okay. So once we were assembling, I think Toastmaster Tala was the first one. Then later joined with me, and then Toastmaster Hiba also came. But now once I see, it's mashallah full of all beautiful flowers online, and of course we have got 3 guests, which is great. And it is again good to see Toastmaster Imran also after quite great. He has appeared with more grace on his face and in his hair also. But we missed him a lot during the our 25th anniversary. But those we missed, I think that was an excellent, as Toastmaster Sila has already said. The whole team had worked a lot. I don't know the names. I think Toastmaster Sala can narrate the names, but everyone did excellent job. And once again, I would request you all to put your hands together for that team who made it very great. So that brings us towards the end. The president is not here, so I would request the VPE to formally close the meeting, and wish you all the best. Over to VPE.
Thank you. So I have a burning question. Why are you guys not voting? Please vote. Please vote, because we have few votes for each category. While the votes are compiled, let me have the privilege of inviting our guest for comment. First, someone who is not a guest, he's part of the family, but he's returned after a long time. So, first, Nori, your thoughts about the meeting? Your thoughts, your comments on the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much, DTM Talha. I really enjoyed today's meeting. I think I've joined after long break, especially the theme of the meeting, table topic session, all the role players, journal evaluator, all the segments were really amazing like they were before. So I'll try my level best to be regular and participate in the meetings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'll invite our three guests for their comments. Toastmaster Rizwan, your comments. Please keep them short. We're supposed to vacate this room at 8:30. They've spared us so far. So
Thank you, DTM Talha, for giving me this opportunity to express myself regarding this meeting. So, as I said earlier, when I came for the very first time in this hall, I like the vibe of this room and the vibe of the people. It's like very engaging. You have a lot of space to speak. I think that is best for me because I want to speak. I want to enhance my public and communication skills. So it's better for me to coming on a regular basis, inshallah. And it's a very good session. So I'll be coming as a member or as a guest regular basis and attend these meetings. Thank you.
thank you, Toastmaster Rizwan. So, do you have my phone number? Yeah. Imran, if you can give him the phone number or state his, whatever we can. I tell you that it's the same details. You've already taken up ACC's membership. And are you registered as a member there?
Yes, sir. I've just recently.
So have you been assigned a membership number or anything? Okay, we will take you on board once you've registered for that so that you don't have to pay the $25 registration charges again. You just need to pay the $60 membership fee. That's
Or if you are a geek, you can join conference posts.
or you can pay the 25 plus 60 here and you can avoid paying the 25 there. So it's the same thing. So just send me a message and we'll discuss. Please share your comments.
So overall, it was a very good meeting. It was lovely to meet all the Toastmasters, and I'm looking forward to be a part of this club. So I'm very so going forward. I'm very excited about what will be coming in the future.
Great. And take my number again. We'll discuss. Please. And sorry, I know we just contacted via SMS, but sorry, I forgot your name. Hassan Danish. Please.
So thank you so much for this opportunity. Basically, I came here for the informations about the curriculum and all these things. So it was a good experience today, and I'm looking forward to join this club.
Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. I'll send you the details of joining. Okay. And the best way to experience what Toastmasters is to join any meeting. We can spend hours and hours explaining you what happens, but just 2 hours here and you will understand what it is. So with that, I'm just announcing the results. And my pleas to vote for the best speaker did not bear fruit because the voting for best prepared speaker has resulted in a tie, and I dare not break the tie with DTM Surprise because for me, a tie with DTM Surprise is a win. So that's how it will remain. And for best table topics, we have. Okay, the Wi-Fi connection has decided to. Okay. Best table topic today goes to. Just hold on a minute. Toastmaster Vasu, congratulations. Best Big Four, who was actually Best Big Three today because I was supposed to be table topics evaluator, but skip that role. Although I did make notes, but anyhow, because we were running out of time. So Best Big Three or Best Big Role Player today goes to our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Irfan Taj. Congratulations. And finally, best evaluator today goes to DTM Surprise. Congratulations.
Was there a tie between us guys? How you did?
Well, there were only 4 votes, if there were 6 or 7. We didn't differ. So thank you so much, online participants, for joining, especially those who are in the city and yet appearing online. Well, please don't mind if I keep saying that, okay? All right. So, and thank you, in-person participants. We had wonderful guests today, and another wonderful meeting. See you all next week. Thank you so much, and Allah.